Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Horler and I'm here with Nick Ogden of ClearBank, and we're at the Innovate Finance Global Summit 2017. Thank you very much for joining me.
It's all right, thank you.
Why does the UK banking industry still need more new banks?
It definitely needed a new clearing bank. If you look back over the course of time, the last new one was 250 years ago. And if you look at the market consolidation that had occurred from 1960, when there was 16 clearing banks left, that consolidated down to the 4 that we all know. The problem with that was that the internet arrived the mid-90s. With that, there was a huge demand or change in demand to consume financial services in alternative ways. That sort of created a buffer effect really between the technical capabilities of the incumbent banks and the demand of the market to actually develop FinTech, develop new financial services solutions. So what we've done is create a new clearing bank. Two things that could have happened. The first one was that the regulators could have broken up one of the existing banks to create 5, but you don't create new from that. And the approach that I took in 2014 when I started this project was that we had to do something new. We had to have a white piece of paper. We had to build all of new technical capabilities, connect to all of the same payment streams, be connected to the Bank of England exactly as the existing 4 so that we could replicate them on a standalone basis and then complement the marketplace, which is what I hope we've achieved.
So how can banks differentiate themselves?
I think there's a range of different things. We're very different because we have the large historic banks really as our competitors, although really, and I don't mean this disparagingly, they don't, because they don't have the technology stack and the capabilities that we have. For example, if a FinTech or a regulated business or a bank comes to us, they open a current account. We then give them access either to an ISO 2022 interface to allow them to connect into us, or we give them core banking technology. That's it, that's all we do. So we're very, very focused in the service delivery, and we're enabling the market to grow as a consequence of that. In the UK, we're blessed with a lot of challenger banks, and I think, certainly from what I know, we'll continue to see more. That's important because a highly competitive marketplace gives consumer choice.
How is the UK FinTech scene developing, and what more is needed to encourage further growth?
I think that the FinTech space is very interesting, but I think, as I mentioned earlier, there have been some delays in relation to being able to get products to market. And it's not because there's been a desire to stop change, it's because the business models that the FinTechs were looking at and other regulated financial services businesses potentially clashed with the market and the way the market was being served. So that position's now changed, so the market should open up. In relation to London now, every conversation we have comes back in some shape or form to Brexit, political challenge and all the rest of it. We've seen massive interest from international banks who are saying, hang on, Brexit's got 2 faces. It's got you guys looking out from the UK and it's got us looking in, so we have to solve that. I think it's an unknown. We can all speculate, but the reality is it will be an unknown. I don't think people should put off their investment decisions, put off their business opportunity, development, services, whatever they're planning to do, just because there's a change like that. Because when you know at the end of 2 years, theoretically, or perhaps longer, will that really change what the original business idea? Probably not. So I think that London's well served. We've got great people here, great location, highly supportive regulatory environment, ability now to get choice and change. And so I think, globally we're well set up.
Nick, thank you very much.
It's right, my pleasure.
And thank you for watching.